Hello students, today we will discuss about process of gluconeogenesis, the process of synthesis of glucose from the materials other than carbohydrates. The process usually takes place during fasting or carbohydrate starvation. The important non-carbohydrate precursors in the animals are lactate, pyruvate, glycerols, amino acids such as alanine, cysteine, serine and aspartate, and intermediates of citric acid such as oxaloacetate, alpha ketoglutarate, succinyl coenzyme A, or fumarate. Now, gluconeogenesis mainly take place in the cytosol of the liver and to the limited extent in the kidney and small intestine. Now, there are 10 enzymes catalyze reactions in glycolysis. The process of gluconeogenesis shares 7 reactions with glycolysis, as these are reversible reaction. You can see in this chart the from phosphoenol pyruvate to glucose in the reversible manner there are 7 steps. Now the 3 steps that are different in this process are referred to as bypass reactions. Now the first bypass reaction is the conversion of phosphoenol pyruvate to pyruvate. In this reaction is catalyzed by pyruvate kinase. Pyruvate from cytoplasm enters into the mitochondrial membrane where it is converted to oxaloacetate by the enzyme pyruvate carboxylase. Now this oxaloacetate cannot shift out of mitochondria to cytosol as the inner membrane of mitochondria is impermeable to it. The only alternative reaction can be the action of enzyme mitochondrial malate dehydrogenase where it converted into malate enzyme, and this malate is permeable to mitochondrial membrane and it entered into the cytosol where by the action of enzyme cytosolic malate dehydrogenase it is converted into oxaloacetate. This is followed by conversion of oxaloacetate to phosphoenol pyruvate, and from this phosphoenol pyruvate the reaction goes back to till the conversion of glucose. Now other known carbohydrate products such as glycerol is first converted to glycerol 3 phosphate and then dihydroxyacetone phosphate where it enters into the gluconeogenesis cycle by the this glyceraldehyde 3 phosphate step. Now next is citric acid cycle. As you can see, the utilization of glucose also occurs through citric acid cycle. It involves oxidation of acetyl coenzyme A to carbon dioxide and water. It is also known as tricarboxylic acid cycle or Krebs cycle. It is the important metabolic pathway for the oxidation of carbohydrate, fats and amino acids. Now as you can see in this step, the under anaerobic conditions glucose breaks down into two molecules of pyruvate in the cytosol. Now this pyruvate enters into the mitochondrial matrix and react with the enzyme coenzyme A where it is converted into acetyl coenzyme A. Acetyl coenzyme A react with the this pyruvate molecule and enter into the citric acid cycle where it is converted into citrate by the enzyme citrate synthetase, and again from citrate it is converted into isocitrate by the enzyme aconitase, and then isocitrate to alpha ketoglutarate by the enzyme aconitase dehydrogenase, and then alpha ketoglutarate to succinyl coenzyme A by the enzyme alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase, and then this is followed by succinate, fumarate, maleate and oxaloacetate by the different enzymes in the Krebs cycles. And in this whole process of citric acid cycle, the three molecules of NAD positive are converted to NADH and H positive. One molecule of FAD is converted to FADH2 and one molecule of GDP is converted to GTP, and two molecules of carbon dioxide and two molecules of water are generated. Thank you.